Hello everybody and welcome for a new episode of Flight Simulator. So yes, this game worked on my computer. It was some years ago. No, I'm obviously joking. This worked because I put a lot of efforts in it. I may change computer like in the next month for my birthday, so it may really work, but in this video it worked with the basic graphics and with the basic settings all to minimum and other, but at least it works enough for a video to be made. So we are flying over some islands in the Atlantic Ocean. I think it's some islands that are almost every time in the sun when you're living in France and you want to play this game. So it was great for real-time flyby. So I'm flying with the F-16 that was, or F-18, I think it's F-18, excuse me, it's the Maverick's plane in Top Gun 2. So yes, I would like to fly a F-14 Tomcat in that game, but I don't have it and it's not free, so it's a problem. And my favorite plane that I would love to fly, it's the F-35. I completely forgot this one sometimes, and I think the F-22 is the best, but F-35 is a remake of the F-22, but able to take off and land vertically, so it may be more difficult to maneuver in Flight Simulator, but it may be very fun, so I have to try it. In the next video of that I should put some I will put some parts of one plane that is in Halo game. I think it's not a plane, it's something that I can take off and land vertically, but has a lot of stabilizer, that have almost infinite fuel, that can stay on place without any problem and other. This plane is very great, but it's a little bit cheat. It's like creative mode of this game, but it was free, so I got it, and it's very nice. It's able to completely break the wall of sound, to go so fast that the airspeed indicator isn't working at all those things. So here we are taking off from London, around London, so yes, a very hard takeoff, but I clearly touched the grass around, so we're taking off. I am going for a London flyby, and then we'll go around the south coast to see the France. We'll not see it, I think, so it's a problem. We are above Islington. I completely lost London at this point. I don't know where it was, where I was, so I'm not a missile. For those who knows, the missile know where it is at all times, but me, I don't, so that's a problem. I might stop to say that's a problem. I corrected from the last video. I had some other languages ticks, and in this one I have this one, so maybe one day I will not have any language tickets, but I think it will never be like that, because in French I have those problems like everybody in France. The most common one is when people start speaking and stops for a second, they will say and stays for that for seconds during, so it's a problem. Again, this word, it's not problem, it's not it's something to correct, but I don't like the word problem. Anyway, we're approaching from West Hibbary, from Cham. For those who knows where it is, bravo, because I completely don't know those little towns. It's not even cities at this point, it's just like, it's not, I think it's town for the little things, but we are going over uproar. I don't know, I don't see. So I'm going to Strokes Airport, and we will start to make some. Okay, I made it's not a I don't have the word for that, excuse me. It may be something interesting for a word, but it's something interesting to see. So my flaps aren't that high. I think I may have missed to put the flaps all the way up. We have the T counter and order. I do really love the view from inside the cockpit, but it's way more difficult to fly with that when you're lagging, so I'm not flying with that. We will land on East Church Airport, so I'm choosing the pist to land. I looked up the wind. The wind is completely like not parallel, but it's perpendicular to the pist, so it doesn't matter from which pist we are using. So I announced my position, I announced everything, I made all the rules, but there will be a mistake in that video, in that part of the video, so it's your turn to see that. We are going over Bayview and other cities, so it's a beautiful part. I wish I had a better computer at this point to try to fly over those things with all the renders at the maximum. I think my next computer, because it's almost sure that we'll have a new one, and that's a really nice thing. I think the next one might be able to just get that with all the maximum views and all the rate. Will at least be a 3070 RTX graphic card, so it may be able to handle all of that. I never used more than my actual game PC, so it's not even a game PC. My graphic card is maybe a 900. It's an NVIDIA 900, something like this, and it's not even the best version of this card, but you know, it wasn't made for gaming at this point. So we are making the last flyover. I will need to put the engines on a little bit because our airspeed is very slow, so our altitude is at least at our minimum. We are the fuel level is very low, so it may be why I decided to change my way. Our airspeed is raising up because we are going on the ground, but obviously we are not dying yet. Someday I need someone to explain me what obviously means, because I use that in all my videos, but I think it's when it's obvious, it's like everybody knows it's simple, it's easy, it comes to mind first, but I don't know if it will be really accurate in that type of situations to use that. So then I realized that the landing way, the pace isn't beautiful. I realized that all my maneuvers were to just land on grass, so I decided to crash, because why I took all those efforts in that to just land on grass? At least for all that efforts that I put in that, I needed to have at least concrete runway. So, and I found the word back, so that's nice. As you can see, I don't know if it's Chicago or San Francisco or Los Angeles. I always have to tend to just shake all of the ones and don't know which one is where. Excuse me, I know it's pretty big cities and I should know that, but I know a lot of things that I shouldn't know, so please excuse that mistake. We are flying over a sad city that we will hopefully see on the little pointer, and will not. It was Las Vegas. Okay, none of my propositions. So around Las Vegas we are flying. As you can see, there's a lot of planes here, and those ones are real ones. It's not other players, because as you can see, as the names like N63456 or N36, I don't know. It's too fast to pronounce all of that, and I don't have time, like XSM and something. So one is pronounced with the alphabet phonetic with international. I should know that one because I learned it, but I completely forgot. Like X, it's something like xylophone, and so XS and it's xylophone. S I don't remember, and M maybe maximum or mama, I don't know. The alphabet in the order is Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and then I don't remember like what's even after C. It's D, so D is, I don't know, completely don't know. I just remember that W is whiskey, and Z is zebra, maybe. Even that I don't remember, and I learned that in 2 days, so it was really fast, but right now I can't remember anything. So we're landing on the Air Force Nellis base, so this is our last landing of the video, I think, and this is the worst of all. So this one has a tower, so the tower said me that I should land on the runway 03 right, so maybe the little white thing clicking is our landing runway, but obviously the runway will say, because it's way easier, isn't there. Like I'm actually doing all the way around the airport to see where is my runway, but I don't see 03. Why? Because 03 should be perpendicular to all of them, and the only one that is perpendicular is the one that we call taxiway, and is like some roads between the big roads. So I don't know where to land here. I'm going way further way down to see what thing is there, but I will crash. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and enjoy your day.